The annual Krispy Kreme Challenge takes place every year in the beginning of February, with this year being the 16th race. It started back in 2004 when 10 friends decided to challenge themselves to this race. It got tons of media attention and quickly gained popularity. It has now evolved into the huge event you see today. While the donuts are being made, boxed up, and lined up at Krispy Kreme, the runners wait eagerly at the Belltower to make their way downtown. It is still a relatively new tradition at NC State, but it has quickly become a fan favorite with thousands of people joining and running. The race is a total of 5 miles, 2.5 down to Krispy Kreme and 2.5 back. That might not sound too bad, but when it's 8 a.m. and 40 degrees outside, it can make things a little more challenging. So, what happens when they get there? Well, they're handed a box with a dozen fresh donuts that they have to eat quickly before completing the second half of the journey. By the peak of the race, there's literally hundreds to thousands of people here at once. I thought this girl expressed the emotions of the runners pretty well.
This is the zoo! We're animals! We feast on these things!
Anyways, in order to complete the challenge, you have to finish all 12 donuts and cross the finish line in under an hour. There's lots of different strategies to eat them all quickly. You can squish them, eat them one at a time, or even this guy here, he tries to pour water on it and choke it down, but as you can see, it doesn't go super well for him, but at least he tried. The event attracts many different kinds of participants, from hardcore runners to people who might like to wake up early and go for a light jog, to food lovers who came for the donuts, and even those who want to dress up and make a fun group costume together. People dressed up like all sorts of different things, like this group here that dressed up like pink elephants. The route has been modified a few times over the years, but the purpose of the event has always remained the same. Each year, donations are raised in order to benefit the UNC Children's Hospital. This year, we raised over $175,000, and this tradition has raised over $1.6 million over the years, making it the largest unrestricted donor for the UNC Children's Hospital. Overall, it's a fun event to be a part of, and it's often described as a must-do activity for NC State students before they graduate. So, if you missed it this year, maybe you should start running now to prepare for next year. And if that's not enough motivation, here's some dog clips to motivate you to come next year.
Go get some donuts, buddy. Go get some donuts.